Hey, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans, and today I want to show you around our latest Sprinter 170 extended 4x4. On the outside of this rig, a few things that I'll point out. We have our outdoor happy hour table that flips down. We have side steps. We have a roof rack. We have the Fiamma awning. We're also going to have a Sprinter 3500 Agile Rip Kit on this vehicle. So we have upgraded suspension with that, and we also have upgraded wheels and tires. So you have a method wheel with an all-terrain tire. We have a front bumper with a Warn winch up here, and then I'll show you the ladders in the rear of the van. From this angle, you can see the ladder that I was talking about. We also have a ladder on the driver's side of the van. We also have flare space on this van with the half side windows. And then once we hop inside, you'll notice we have custom trim rings on that flare space. So it looks really nice and also provides a bit more sleeping room. Let's step inside. All right, welcome inside. So before I go into the specific features of the vehicle, I'll talk about the layout as well as the overall design. So on the floor here, you can see that we have an Heirloom Pine floor. Working our way up, we have 5-panel painted cabinetry, so all the door faces. We have stick-on subway tile backsplash in both of the galley areas, so that's going to make it nice and easy to clean. And then all the way up top, we have a tongue and groove ceiling. That's a bit of a wider plank than we usually do, and also painted white. When it comes to layout in the van, starting in the front, we have our bathroom area, so shower and toilet in there. We have a nice roomy closet. Then we move back into our galley area, so this is where all of our cooking supplies are going to be stored, as well as just burner, fridge. Moving further back, we have our dinette. This is also going to convert into another sleeping area. And then all the way in the rear, we have our fixed bed, and that's going to be over our garage, which is where we're going to store our power and our water cabinets. So I'm going to start in the front and work my way back. All right, starting with our bathroom and shower, we have a 24x36 shower here with a Nautilus self-cleaning retractable shower door. So as that door goes back in, it's going to clean itself. The walls of the shower are brushed aluminum. We have our steel plate, and then we also have our dry flush toilet that's going to be housed in here. Great thing about dry flush toilets, you can use them in here if you want to, but you can also charge it up and use it outside of the vehicle if you prefer. Moving back from that, we have a nice roomy closet with some shelving as well as some hanging space there. And then we move all the way into the galley. So starting on the passenger side, we have a 15x20 Ruvati workstation sink. Underneath that, you'll see we just have some really nice storage, and this sink is going to drain into our exterior gray water tank, the same one that our shower is going to drain to. Moving up from there, we have a 2-burner Impava induction cooktop, and we have a nice drawer bank underneath it to store all of your cooking necessities. Throughout the entire galley, we have walnut butcher block countertops, and then all the way on this end, we have a 20-inch flip-up countertop extension to just expand your usable space within this galley. We also just have one more little shelving unit on this side. Then moving over to the driver's side of the vehicle, again, we have our stick-on subway tile backsplash. We have our walnut butcher block countertops. We have another nice drawer bank down here. And then we have our 4.6 cubic foot Isotherm door style fridge with a freezer up top here on the left. Above this, we just have some storage in our uppers. So these are going to all be on gas struts. They're going to have our V-latches to ensure that they stay nice and secure while in transit. Moving back from there, we have a dinette area. So nice little eating space for two. We again have a walnut table here. This is going to be on a lagoon mount, so you can kind of swivel it in all sorts of directions. And this dinette is also multifunctional. So I'll show you now how you can turn it into a secondary little lounging or sleeping area. So when you're ready to make this secondary bed unit, you just flip over the base of that seat, and that creates a nice little platform here. Additionally, you just get a bit of storage at the wheel well there as well. So I'll go ahead and put this bed together fully. And there you have your second little sleeping area. And then all the way in the rear of the van, we have our fixed bed. So you'll notice that this bed has a nice little lip to keep all of the bedding and the mattress in. On both sides of it, we have our flare space with those custom trim rings that I talked about. We have the half side windows so you can get a nice cross breeze. And then we also have reading lights above the head of the bed. Underneath that, we have a hard partition to the garage of the vehicle. I'll show you that from the rear, but it's always nice to be able to separate that off a little bit. So I'm going to close out this part of the van by talking about ventilation. In this van, we have 2 max air fans, one in the front, one in the rear. We also have a Dometic AC unit in the center. We have our control panel over here for our Aqua Hot, so that's going to allow this vehicle to be 4-season capable and also pull hot water to our shower and to our sink. We have the control panel for the Dometic, and then we just have all of our light switches. Let's check out the back. And then all the way in the rear of the van, you'll see that Heirloom Pine flooring continues. Both of our cabinets back here are coated in black hex ply, so they're going to be nice and durable to whatever gear gets thrown back here. We have an additional lighting unit back here so that you can load and unload at night. And then I'll start on the passenger side where we have our water cabinet. So in here you'll find a 30-gallon freshwater tank. We also have our Aqua Hot housed in here, and obviously a pump to send the water to the sink and to the fridge. Moving over to the driver's side, we have our power cabinet. So in there you can find 510 amp hours of AGM SuperCycle battery. We have a 3,000 watt inverter and 200 watts of solar coming in. That wraps up this van. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van tour. I hope you have a great rest of your day.